Hello, welcome back to Remote Hustle HQ. I'm your girl Saranda coming back with you with other job leads. And today I will be talking about AT&T remote job opportunities as well as other jobs. So before we get into AT&T remote work from home job opportunities, I have two bonus jobs that I want to go over with you. They are both part-time positions with other companies. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. This first job is with a company called Effective School Solutions. They have a lot of flex time jobs, and some of their positions you don't really have to interview for. So when you get a chance, I will leave the link for the Effective School Solutions company so that you can look around at their careers and opportunities that they are always hiring remote for. They offer regular jobs and a lot of remote job opportunities. And so let's go and get into the first job with Effective School Solutions. And this is for a part-time job. Like I said, it is for a HR administrative assistant position. And in this position, you'll be overlooking licenses for people who need to get their state licenses for certain programs. And so let's go ahead and dive into the details of this administrative assistant role. It says that you will support a company-wide initiative related to the commercial insurance reimbursement program, and that is for making sure that people are compliant with this program in order for them to get their licenses. And these licenses are related to mental health services. And so that is what you're doing. You're overlooking the licenses for people who are licensed to do mental health services. And that is what your main role is. You kind of acting as the project coordinator. As you see here, you're being somewhat like a program coordinator, overlooking over these state licenses initiatives and making sure they are compliant and that they have the preparation work needed for this program for these people applying for their mental health licenses. And so this is a very easy job. It's an administrative job, and all you need in this role is organization skills that they are looking for, ability to coordinate and follow up with stakeholders. And you know, your stakeholders are your leaders, that may be your managers and things on that criteria. So you'll be meeting with your managers and things like that in order to do this role. And they're looking for someone who is accurate and who has done maybe compliance before. And I believe anybody who has overlooked different reports, if you overlook anyone's work at work, anybody can do this role. It is administrative assistant role. They are not requiring you to have a lot of experience in this role. So if you're interested in a part-time role that you can do at home in the comfort of your home, check this out. The pay for this role is $20 an hour for a part-time position that you can do at home. So you definitely don't want to miss out on this role. I will leave the link for you for this role. I have an additional part-time role that you want to check out. Check out a company called Williamsburg Learning. I will also leave the link for this company for you to apply to this leadership program assistant role. It is also remote and it is also part-time. And a lot of people are looking for part-time because it is something that you can do in the comfort of your home. And if you have kids, this is something that you can work on, as well as the other one that I have just discussed. In this role, you'll be like a substitute teacher in this role, and you're acting as a mentor or a substitute teacher, and it's all online and virtually. So when the teacher is out, you will be the person that they'll call on for you to work remotely and take the place of the mentor when they are out. And so as you read up on this role, when you get your own leisure and time, that is what they're doing. And so you'll help substitute, you'll help grade, you'll overlook the plans for the day and ensure that that is communicated with the students and aligned with the Williamsburg learning guidelines. And so if you ever wanted to substitute and you get to substitute online, here you go. This is an opportunity for you to be a substitute mentor, and it is all online. And like they said, they will give you the lesson plans ahead so that you can study and review the readings for the class sessions to be prepared for, and you will be the substitute teacher basically virtually. And this is a remote role, and for this role all you need is a bachelor's degree, or it says enrolled in an undergraduate degree program in the program subject matter area. So if you're teaching math or science, maybe have a background of that where you may be substituted before, or if you're in an undergraduate program currently where you are in a specific subject matter, then they are willing to take you to substitute in that area. And so they also just want 1 year experience or tutoring experience. If you have ever helped your own children or a friend of a children, you can put that as an experience of tutoring, and I would put that down on your resume as well to get you in this position. And for this position, they are paying up to $20 an hour for substituting, and then you get additional $15 an hour for meeting and grading duties. So you're getting a lot of money opportunities to make money as a side gig and a side hustle, and this is something that you can just do on your own leisure and time. They're very flexible. And get on Williamsburg Learning and Career Opportunity. They have other opportunities that you might be interested in, and they also list the hours that they are expecting for each position. So go ahead and look on their homepage, and this is a substitute type company, and so you can kind of set your own hours. So go ahead and check them out, and I will leave the link for you guys to check out this company, Williamsburg Learning. Now let's go ahead and get into the AT&T role that I have to explain today. This will be more in your tech, supply chain, and technology field role. And so in order to find this role, what I do is go to their career page, and you can find their career page at AT&T.jobs.com, and you can either just put in remote like this on their page once you reach their AT&T.jobs.com, and it will bring up all their remote jobs and the extra stuff that you want to do in order to get their virtual only jobs, because as you see, they're hiring for different remote opportunities, and some of them are saying hybrid. So if you don't mind, and if you do live in these areas and this is your state or city, and you don't mind going into the office 1 or 2 days out the week, you might want to check these out. But if you really want to know their only virtual or remote 100% positions, what you want to do is check on where it says virtual right here, and then it will bring up all their virtual only work from home jobs. And so you will know that by filtering that, and it will say virtual at top. And so today I pulled up their position here, which is their leading sourcing management role, and they have confirmed that this is a virtual work from home position. And so when you click on this, it will bring up their detail for this role. This role pays very well, and this is for those that have a background in management. If you have ever managed in a role, if you have a technology background, because this is kind of in their cybersecurity department as well, where you're overlooking the products in the cybersecurity. It is also supply chain. So if you have any experience in supply chain where you're doing procurement and you're ordering supplies and equipment for any company before, I would encourage you to apply to this role, because that is basically what you're doing as the lead sourcing management role. This is a remote work from home opportunity. In this role, they also offer this role to be in person. So also confirm that with the hiring manager. Sometimes they give both options, but as you saw the other page, it is a work from home opportunity. And so in this role, your main focus is working with the department with managed security and consulting cyber threat detection and response service. And so you'll be negotiating contracts, and that is your main thing. You're overlooking contracts in this role for different products for them to make it more smoother for the AT&T customers, in detecting fraud, cyber threat detection, and that is what you're overlooking. You're overlooking the contracts for different products and supplies so that they can better their cyber threat detection products. And so if you ever have any experience where you know how to negotiate for products, equipment, and you know how to overlook contracts, that is what they're looking for this role. So if you ever worked where you have overlooked reports on any job, I would put that in there. And I always encourage my listeners and watchers of videos to apply anyway, because sometimes your skills in any area, if you put it right on your resume to pertain to what they're looking for, then you have a possibility in getting the job. So if you know that you have the skills of overlooking reports, if you know that you have dealt with contracts and you have that tech savvy background, if you have ever dealt with termination letters and bankruptcy reports and things on that order, that is what they're looking for. If you ever reviewed and did revisions when it comes to supply and equipment and products and procurement, that is what they're looking for. And I encourage you to apply if you have somewhat of any of these backgrounds of skills that they are listing for. And then it goes on to more skills that you can read on your own leisure and time, but that's basically what you're doing, overlooking contracts and reports, and you'll be the person over the supply and procurement issues and processing issues, and you'll come up with plans to resolve that. Now, the pay for this position starts at a minimum of $105,600. So this is a six-figure job, and then you can get paid up to $158,400. That is $76 an hour if you do the math. And so this is a great opportunity. I encourage everyone to apply. Make sure that you link in some of the skills that they are looking for. And in this role, they are wanting you to have a bachelor's degree in business administration, or if you ever worked in supply chain where you're ordering equipment, you're overlooking contract, you're over some of the procurement and purchasing, and if you have manager experience, that would be all good for you to get in this position. So management and supplying and in business calls. So if you ever done banking, if you worked in a bank in customer service where you're dealing with business and cost management and quality experience, I encourage you to apply as well. And so you guys, that is the position that I have for you with AT&T. Check out these jobs opportunity that I have discussed today with Effective Solutions, as well as Williamsburg Learning, which is a tutor type company, and it is very flexible. They have other job positions that you might want to check out. And that is it. Please give me a thumbs up for this video if this has helped you in any way, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great and blessed day. See you in the next video.